Hey, welcome back to Animal Crossing City Folk. In this episode, we are going to work on some evening stuff and work on collecting some evening time fish and insects. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our first channel member who subscribed at Tier 2, our Games Maestro tier, Picapone91. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean so much to me that you've done that for me. I hope you enjoy your new perks. So thank you very much. And as always, I gotta mention, guys, I am now a partner on YouTube, and it's all thanks to your support. So thank you so much, you guys. It really does mean the world to me that you've gotten me to this point. Your support up to this point really does mean so much, so thank you so much. Now that I'm a partner, you guys can now join my channel and become exclusive members for members-only content, including loyalty badges, access to live streams, members-only community posts, as well as video shoutouts. So please do make a contribution and join the channel. It would really mean so much to me. Your support, again, up to this point has meant so much to me. Just taking the extra step would mean so much more. So we are dealing with, at some point here in the night, with a meteor shower going on, which is just lovely. So we're going to have a nice little evening show going on here, which is super nice. And we're not going to have anything we need to water because earlier today we already watered all of the flowers and all that, so we can just jump right into fishing and catching bugs, which is exactly what we desire. So that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and jump into right off the bat here. Hopefully we can actually find things. That would be super nice. Hopefully things spawn. But nothing is spawning here. There's a fruit beetle there, which I'm going to grab. Hello there, Mr. Fruit Beetle. How's it going? I am just gonna grab ya. 'Cause you're worth something. You're not worth much, but hey, you're worth something. Same goes for you, Mr. Sawstag Beetle. I will take your existence and shove it in my pocket. Because that's exactly what I like to do. I like to shove people's lives in my pockets. Seems like a reasonable thing to be doing. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello there, Mr. Moth. I'm not going to catch that moth because my ability to catch moths are not very good, apparently. Apparently I'm just not very good at catching moths. I'm not entirely sure why. But I'm just not for some unknown reason. Couldn't tell you why, but I'm certainly not very good at it. I am definitely not very good at catching moths. I don't know why, but it is what it is. There's a mosquito there. I'm not interested in a mosquito. They're not worth anything. They're not worth no nothing. So I'm not interested. Man, there's like nothing in the water. Okay, so there's something in the water. At long last, we find something in the water that's going to turn away from me and make it so I can't actually catch it. So thank you very much, Mr. Fish, for making my life that much more difficult. I much appreciate you. Thank you for turning away again. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me so much trouble in just being a horse mackerel, Mr. Fish. I really appreciate you. I really, really do appreciate you, Mr. Fish. Alright, let's go ahead and catch this dynastid beetle here. I don't think there are any plants we have to water. I'm pretty sure we've watered all the plants already. So I'm not particularly worried about doing that right now. So we're not going to worry about it right now. We're just going to focus on catching things. So that's what we'll do, is catch things all night long. It's what we like to see. There's also another dynastid beetle in the top right there, which we will try to capture. Another freaking horse mackerel. Are you kidding me with this nonsense? What is up with this? Why are horse mackerel the only fish in the ocean? This is crazy town. I don't understand this nonsense. I don't understand the logic the video game is presenting to me. There must be more fish in the ocean besides horse mackerels. I would like to imagine. I'd like to imagine there's more fish in the ocean besides horse mackerels. But who's to say? I do not really know, my good friend. Not at all. I don't know even a little bit, because you never know what you're gonna catch. You never know what you're gonna catch. You never know what's out there. Look at that, 3 horse mackerels in a row. 3 horse mackerels in a row in the ocean. That's pretty crazy town. That is pretty freaking crazy town, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna throw him back, because if I throw him back, I'm just gonna find him again. So I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him and sell him. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna keep him and sell him, and then not get any money for him. It's what I wanna do. Is make very little money from them, but money is money. Hopefully we can find stuff on the trees to make up for the horse mackerels. We're not going to be making all that much money this haul, but that's okay. Not going to be making much of this sale, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. You can't expect to find only rare stuff, because it's not gonna happen. You're gonna come across some common stuff every now and then. But I will go ahead and take this Miami stag, because Miami stags are valuable. Now, what are you gonna be, Mr. Fish? What are you gonna be? Are you gonna be a sea bass? Probably judging from your size, you probably are gonna be a sea bass. That's my immediate guess. That or a carp. But you seem a little bit big for a carp. Yep. That's what I figured. That's what I figured you were, Mr. Fish. Was a horse mackerel. Well, not a horse mackerel, a black bass. Hello. Hey, Dr. A, I'm not attracting enough attention lately. I think my catchphrase has to be catchier. Get a new one. You agree? That's great. What do you think my new catchphrase should be? Cheese. Cheese, huh? How do you think that sounds? Cheese? So, cheese, huh? That's pretty fresh, so I'll use it. Cheese. Yeah, there you go. Rock out with cheese all day long. That'll get the job done for you. Okay, we're not going to get much from this, but hey, it's a decent amount regardless. 8,000 exactly? That's actually not terrible. That's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all, in all honesty. Those dynastid beetles and stag beetles really helped pad the amount of money we got there. Because the black bass and the horse mackerels and the fruit beetles certainly weren't doing anything for us. Hello, Mr. Black Bass. You certainly exist. I would appreciate it if you didn't exist, but you definitely do, for reasons unknown. I do not know why you are the way that you are. There's no fish in the river pool. I always want to check the river pool, because you never know if there's going to be like a catfish or something there. Or a gar or something of the sort. So you always want to check the river pool. There could always be something good there. Who is to say? Ooh, there's a oak silk moth there. I'm gonna go ahead and try to capture that. I'm not sure exactly how much oak silk moths are worth, but they're a pretty rare insect, so I would guess they're worth a halfway decent amount. So I would guess. I would assume, but you know what assuming does, makes an ass of you and me, so I'm not going to assume that it's worth a lot. But again, it's a rare insect, so I'm sure it's worth a decent amount. Just gonna keep on checking down below here, because you never know if you're gonna find insects on the coconut trees. You never know. You never know if you're gonna come across insects on those coconut trees. Hello, Mr. Sea Bass. Was kind of hoping you were something other than a sea bass, but no such luck. No such luck that you were something other than a sea bass. Where is everything? I don't know. Nothing is spawning anywhere. Nothing is spawning anywhere. There's a fruit beetle that spawned there. We'll go ahead and try to capture that there fruit beetle. Fruit beetles are not worth very much, but hey. Why the hell not? We're not really looking for anything in particular today. We're just trying to catch as many things as physically possible today. Or tonight, I should say. Black bass, can you guys not exist so readily? I would really appreciate it if you guys would not be so common. Is there a fish out here? I thought I saw something out here. Nope, I went crazy. I am a crazy person who sees things that are not there. What might you be, Mr. Fish? I'm not sure. You're an octopus. I'll take an octopus. Again, I think they're worth like 800 bells or something like that. Like 100 for each arm. Which is pretty valuable. Pretty valuable indeed. I'm not gonna argue. Ooh. That's exactly what I was hoping would spawn on one of these coconut trees at some point, was something like you, my friend. And I can actually sell you this time, rather than give you to the museum. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and sell you this time. So thank you very much. I'm not exactly sure how much I can sell you for, but you're a rare insect, so it should be a decent amount. So I would think... So I would imagine that I can sell you for a decent amount. There's another fruit beetle there. So I might as well catch you. There's nothing preventing me from catching you, Mr. Fruit Beetle. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Catching as many things as physically Ooh. Hello there. How's it going, Emperor Butterfly? Thank you for being relatively easy to catch, rather than flying away and making my life a living hell. I much appreciate your cooperation in making my life simple and easy, and not a challenge in any way. Hello there, Red Snapper. You are going to be valuable, so thank you very much. Thank you for existing, Mr. the Red Snapper. Thought I saw a fish right here. Am I going crazy, or did I see a fish right here? Ooh, there is a fish right there. Hello there, Mr. Fish. What might you be, Mr. Fish? Who's to say? I don't know. I don't know what you might be, Mr. Fish. Possibly a sea bass? Possibly a sea bass of sorts? Certainly looks like a sea bass. That's what it looks like to me, man. All right, let's not pick up shells that we don't want to pick up. Drop it. Drop it, please. I don't want any shells. It's not what I desire to have. I want a pocket full of animals. That's what I want instead. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Got some stuff to sell to you, Nook. Got a couple of things to sell to you there, Nook. What can you give me for all of this? 14,400, I'll take it. Alright, let's go ahead and fill up our inventory one more time. Let's go ahead and fill up our inventory one last time. Let's go ahead and do one more look around and see if we can find anything more valuable. Such as an eel, for example. That might be something valuable. That might be worth a decent amount of money, such as 2,000 bells or so. So I will gladly take that. I will gladly take an eel. Eels are nice to have, for sure. 2,000 bells is nothing to sneeze at by any stretch. Ooh. Hello there, Mr. Big Fish. How's it going? What might you be? Are you going to be a gar because you're hanging out in the river pool? Or are you going to be something different? It doesn't freaking matter because I pressed the button too soon. It doesn't freaking matter because I pressed the button too soon. Yowza, have a moment? You know what would take our friendship to the next level? I mean, besides sharing a mint tea, that is. We need a new greeting that only we know. So how about you come up with a secret greeting? Do you have any ideas that'd be good? Howdy. Howdy. How's that? Howdy. I think that's a fine suggestion. So let's make sure we use that in conversation whenever we can. Yes, indeed. We shall use howdy whenever possible. That is exactly what we shall do. We shall use the word howdy whenever we physically possibly can. I live in the UP of Michigan, so I hear it constantly. Howdy is the regular form of greeting here in the UP of Michigan. Alright. It'd be nice if we could come across that big fish again, but I somewhat doubt that we will. Because we messed it up. We messed up catching that there fish. So we're probably not going to get a chance at catching it again, but that's okay. We make a mistake and we gotta learn from our mistakes. And learning from our mistakes involves, you know, not getting a second chance at catching things. Which is unfortunate. Hold on a second, let me go ahead and I'm gonna try to catch this moth. Try to catch this moth, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Moth, for being easy to catch. I appreciate you. Very much so. Is there anything in the ocean that we can maybe catch? That would be super nice. See if we can find something in the ocean. But so far we're not finding anything in the ocean. There's a tiny little fish in the ocean. It's a very tiny little fish. Very tiny little fish. That's gonna fake me out. There's also another fish that spawned to the left there. Of course, that other fish that spawned to the left there looks like it's probably a freaking horse mackerel. Yeah, this is probably a freaking horse mackerel, but I'll try to catch it anyways. No, it's much more valuable than a horse mackerel. It's butterfly fish. I will gladly take a butterfly fish. That I am not going to complain about, because those are worth a decent amount. So thank you very much, my good old friend, for existing. That is very nice of you, Mr. the Video Game, for allowing a valuable fish to exist. Turn around, Mr. Fish, thank you. Turn around so I can actually catch you. Hopefully I don't mess up catching you, like I've messed up catching several fish today. I will always take red snappers. Red snappers are always a welcome sight. There's no doubt about that. I'm not going to bother with catching fruit beetles right now, because fruit beetles are not what we're looking for right this particular second. So I'm not going to worry about catching fruit beetles. I'm kind of surprised we're not coming across any stag beetles or anything of the sort right now. A little bit surprised we're not seeing any of those. Just a little bit surprised. Just a little bit surprised we're not coming across any stag beetles or anything. I mean, fruit beetles seem to be the only thing that are wanting to spawn right now, which is fine, I guess, but I would like to see something more, in all honesty. I'd like to see something a little more valuable spawn on the trees at some point. I would appreciate that very much so. Yes, indeed. Hello there, fish. You're hanging out in the river pool, which tells me you're probably a catfish. And if you're a catfish, I will gladly take you. You are a catfish. Thank you very much. Thank you for existing, Mr. Catfish. I'm not sure what you are, though, Mr. Fish. You could be anything. I'm not sure how you didn't see my line there. Not entirely sure how you didn't see my line there. There we go. Oh no, there's a mosquito coming. Hurry up. It's a freaking Barble Steed. I don't need Barble Steeds, but you know what? I'm not going to throw it back. I'm not going to bother throwing it back. Because that's just a waste of time and a waste of effort. So we're not going to worry about such things. Man, we are just... I am going to throw back a Crucian Carp, though. I do not want a Crucian Carp. That I am going to throw back. Because I do not want something that's worth 100 bells. It's just not worth the inventory space. Not at all worth the inventory space, something that's worth only 100 bells. So, thank you very much, but no thank you very much. Ooh, what's that? Is that a rainbow stag? Is that what that is? I can't tell. It looks like a rainbow stag. It is a rainbow stag. I will gladly take that. Thank you very much. I am not going to argue about a rainbow stag. That will pad our payout a little bit. Which I am going to gladly say I'm happy about. Hello, Mr. Mothy Moth. What's our inventory look like right now? We can fill 2 more things, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them up with ocean fish. That's what I think I'm going to do, unless we can come across any valuable bugs on the trees. Which so far we're not finding anything of the sort. So far we are not finding anything of the sort on the trees. What might you be, little fish? I'm not sure. You're an octopus. Hello, Mr. Octopus. You know what? I'm going to look around on all these trees. I'm going to look and see if there's anything that's going to spawn on these trees. Just going to take a look and see if there's anything that's going to spawn on these trees. Oh, there's a stag beetle there. Suppose I'll take that stag beetle. I'm not going to argue about a stag beetle. Alright, perfect. So that fills up the inventory one final time. So now we can go sell this stuff, which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go sell all this and make some lovely monies all night. It's what we like to be doing. Man, there's fruit beetles spawning all over the place. They are definitely a common insect. There's no doubt about that. They are everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere right now. Welcome, welcome. Yes, thank you. What can I do for you? I've got some stuff to sell to you there, Nook. What can you give me for all this? 19,820. That's a pretty good haul. Thank you very much, man. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we're going to be starting at a different time of day, probably daytime, and do what we always do, which is improve our village, catch bugs, and catch fish. And as always, guys, I gotta mention, I am now partner on YouTube, and it's all thanks to you guys' support, so thank you so much, guys. It really does mean the world to me that you guys have gotten me to this point. Now that I'm a partner, you guys can now join my channel and get members-only content, including loyalty badges, access to live streams, members-only community posts, as well as video shoutouts. So please do make a contribution and join the channel. It would really mean so much to me. Your support, again, up to this point already means so much to me. Just taking the extra step would mean that much more. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.